Today we are making Maggi Goreng Malaysia, which is Malaysian stir-fried instant noodles. You can pause here to look at the ingredients and the preparation methods. So today we are going to make stir-fried instant noodles. This is one of our Malaysian favorite dishes that we go out to the shops to eat. And to make the stir-fried instant noodles healthier, I am adding a lot of vegetables today. So let's have a look at the ingredients. When you make this dish, you can use as many different types of vegetables as you like. But for today, I'll be using some carrots, which I have julienned. There's 1 clove of garlic, half an onion that I've sliced, 1 sprig of mustard greens, a cup of shredded cabbage, 2 or 3 long beans that I've cut into size, a sprig of curry leaf, half a tomato that we're going to add in towards the end, and for garnishing we'll have half a cucumber that I've sliced and some fried shallots. To add some protein into the dish, I'm adding 1 egg, and today we're going to be using the curry flavored Maggi noodles, just 1 pack. We are not going to add any other salt or seasoning because the instant noodle seasoning is salty enough for all of these vegetables, and some oil to fry the vegetables in. So let's get started. Right, let's start cooking. So we'll start by heating up the wok, and you can use any type of pan or wok for this. Okay, let the wok get hot. I'm going to add in some vegetable oil. Not too much. As the oil gets hot, I'm going to just add in my sprig of curry leaves. Just be careful, you will splutter. Okay, once the curry leaves have gone fragrant, I'm going to add in the garlic and the onion. And stir fry this for a little while until the onion is a little bit soft. Now we're gonna just add in the egg. This is optional if you are vegetarian. We're just gonna spread the egg around so that it cooks into a thin layer. So don't worry about seasoning at the moment because the instant noodles will have its own pack of seasoning, which is salty enough. Now we want to try not to over scramble the egg. I want to keep it in a thin layer like this. So when the egg is almost cooked, we'll add in the carrots, the hard vegetables, and the mustard greens, and long beans, the harder vegetables. Just gonna fry this for a little while. Now we're going to add in the cabbage. Now we can add in the instant noodle seasoning, and this is a curry flavor noodle, and you can use any other flavor noodles that you like. You can add in all of it because we've got a lot of vegetables and we need it to be seasoned properly. Let's just stir fry this a little bit more. Okay, about now we'll make a hole in the center, like this. And we'll add about 1.5 cups of water. And now it's time to add the instant noodles. You might want to break it into two so that it goes in easier. And push the instant noodles into the fluid so that it can absorb the water. Now in the end we want the noodles to absorb as much of the water as possible until it becomes almost dry. So you want to turn down the flame a little bit. Okay, as we cook down, the instant noodles will soften. And the fluid will get absorbed by the instant noodles. You can see that there's still a little bit down of fluid. That's fine. And at this point of time it becomes too dry, and if your noodles are still hard, you can add in a little bit more water. So as the noodles become almost soft, we can add in our tomatoes. Just push the tomatoes down into the instant noodles like this, and try to keep the instant noodles in the center so that the fluid gets to it. We don't want the tomato to turn into mush, so I've added in towards the end. We just want to warm up the tomatoes. So the noodles are almost soft right now, so I'm going to just mix up all the vegetables. As you can see, we have a lot of vegetables here. That makes the instant noodles meal much healthier. And you can see that now the fluid is almost dried up. That looks pretty good. So now we're going to turn off the flame and just let it sit for a minute. It's now also that we can add our deep fried shallots on top. and put some slices of cucumber on top. That's just for added crunch. And so here we have it, stir-fried instant noodles with vegetables. Just remember that you can add as many different types of vegetables as you need, and if you want it to be totally vegetarian, you can skip the egg.